We love those guys, and congratulations again to Hoda and Savannah. We'll see them in a couple of seconds here. Your point, though, about production in chips, Jim, and this sort of collective action problem we have.
This is the beginning of the realization that we're not giving them the technology that they need. Now, people don't understand the intellectual property to make semis lies with applied materials, with KLA, with Lam Research, with ASM. Not with China. Now, Micron has had all of its go-arounds with China. They have been cheated and stolen from this big lawsuit. But I want so much to say, yes, now you can buy Micron, but the glut is not caused by China. It's caused by Korea. So don't get that excited. Now, you should recognize that if Lam is hurt by this and KLA, you must recognize that this was factored in months ago. So the story is a good story, but it is late when it comes to selling an AMAT or selling a KLA, or the best one, which is Lam.
You mentioned the downgrade earlier, Microsoft and Azure, and part of their argument over at UBS is that seat count is going to come down as we see headcount come down, and that's going to have an effect on things like PCs.
Yeah,
right?
the seat. Yes, you charge by the seat, but I would also say, look at a Salesforce now. Their Amazon Web Services bill, it's big, but they have fewer people, fewer mouths. So I think that Salesforce should be up much more than it is. Much more. And it is a club name. We have been buying it, so you could say, hey, we're talking our own book, but talking our own charity, fine. Hey, speaking of charity, these two people use their fame for charity constantly.
Yes.
They are an inspiration to America.
Indeed. There's the opening bell, and Savannah Guthrie, Hoda Kotb, and the crew of the Today Show, Noah Oppenheim, head of NBC News, celebrating their 5th anniversary
with
together.
Me, man, money. I knew he was, it's one of those guys where you say, you can't just stay here as an assistant, but whoever thought that pinnacle? and the whole time, incredibly nice and humble.
Very happy for those guys. At the NASDAQ today, it's GE Healthcare, and they began trading today. The CEO, Peter Arduini, is going to join us in about half an hour, Jim. A long-standing story we've been talking about.
Well, this is one of those stories. They're talking about mid-single-digit growth. By the way, Danaher, I think, is better. That's where Larry Culp was, has higher multiple. They got high organic. This is organic revenue. Now, here's what you need to know about these guys. They are your MRI. They have been more supply constrained than almost any. They have so many more orders than they have machines.